On today's video, we are going to start practicing a skill that I am not good at because I really want to get good at it. I know a lot of the things I do look really, really easy, and sometimes when you try them yourself, they aren't so easy because it does in fact take practice for things to become really easy to do, even the most simple hairstyles. And while it may look like every hairstyle comes naturally and easily to me, that is simply not true. And there is one hairstyle that I have not mastered on myself yet, and I am determined now to do so. That hairstyle is a French or a Dutch braid on myself. While I can do a fairly nice French or Dutch braid on somebody else's hair, doing it on yourself is a completely different skill than doing it on somebody else. So I've never really mastered doing it on myself. And that's for two reasons. A, anytime I've done it, I've just probably similarly to you gotten really frustrated and just given up. And then it just also isn't the most flattering hairstyle all the time when you don't have a lot of hair. You really have to not only get good at doing a French or a Dutch braid, but also get good at all the techniques that can make it look fuller. Because of that, even when I do attempt and semi-succeed at a mediocre French braid, it usually looks terrible and I'm not going to wear it anyways. So I usually just don't bother. But I really, really do want to get good at it. And before I can get good at learning how to do it in a way that is good for my hair type, I need to just learn how to do a basic braid, French braid in my hair. So I thought I would start filming, practicing it so you guys can see what it looks like when you're learning a new skill. So I cannot promise this is going to go super well, but I am going to attempt to French braid my hair for you today. So I have no product in my hair, none. I just blow dried it with my leave-in conditioner. I do have that product in it, but no volumizing, nothing, because my hair is in its softest, most silky state when it has no product. And while that's not optimal if I wanted this style to last and hold, it does make my hair easier to work with. My hair, anyone's hair, is going to be a little bit harder to work with when you have products in it because it creates a little bit more texture, and the more texture you have, the harder your hair is to manipulate. Keep in mind, if your hair is like me and you have a lot of layers, that is also a challenge with a French braid. It is harder to get all of those pieces nice and tucked in and not falling out. But the key to that is typically small sections. But of course, smaller sections in a French braid is harder. So let's see. I'm going to brush all of my hair back. I'm going to start fairly close to my hairline. I'll start filming from the front, and then as I get to the back of my head, I will turn around. But I'm going to start my braid fairly close to the front of my head just so I catch all these short bits. Taking 3 sections, and we're just going to work on a French braid, which is braiding over, not under. Under would be a Dutch braid, but we are going to just do a French. Obviously, if you're not good at doing a basic braid, that's what I would suggest going back and working on. Just a braid, not a French or a Dutch braid of any kind, just a regular 3-strand braid. All right, so that is the top of my head. I think this section will be the last, pretty much done. I'm trying to get all that hair going in the same direction so it's not lumpy, because that's the problem. I can get my hair in a braid, but it's making it look nice and not be lumpy that's the challenge. So there we go. Hair is braided. Let's have a 360 view. That one actually turned out a lot better than it usually does. So that's encouraging because I haven't actually practiced in a while. I would hypothesize that the reason that this worked out better for me today than it normally does is because I didn't have product in my hair. I usually attempt it after I've blow dried my hair with some volume mousse and stuff, and because of that, the hair just grips and tangles and becomes harder to manipulate, which I am usually used to, but because I struggle with this style more, it's harder. So I think for the time being, I will practice without any product. There are a few lumps, a few bumps, a few pieces sticking out, but it's not bad. And honestly, I would go to the gym with my hair like it is today. Sometimes I do these and I'm like, nope, absolutely not, take it out. But not bad, not bad. If you are great at French braids, let me know and give me any of your tips in the comments, and next time I do it, I will try those because I really want to get good. And in my next video, when I practice braiding, maybe I will practice a Dutch braid instead and we can see the difference. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what other types of videos you would like to see here on my channel because I want to make the content that you want to watch. Like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Thank you so much for watching today. Bye.